Ever wonder why you're feeling groggy and unproductive after a poor night's sleep? Sleep, it turns out, isn't just about recharging your batteries. It's an essential, complex process that plays a significant role in our overall health. When we sleep, our bodies aren't just idle. They're busy repairing cells, consolidating memories, and regulating everything from mood to appetite. Skimping on sleep can throw these functions off balance, leading to a cascade of negative effects. Ever noticed how one sleepless night can leave you feeling irritable and foggy-brained the next day? That's just the tip of the iceberg. Chronic poor sleep can impair cognitive function, jeopardize mental health, and even contribute to long-term physical health issues like heart disease and diabetes. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's not just about feeling rested, it's about keeping our bodies and minds in peak condition. Clearly, sleep isn't just downtime, it's a vital part of our lives. You've probably heard about dental hygiene, but what about sleep hygiene? It might sound like a fancy term, but in reality, it's a concept that holds immense significance in our daily lives. Sleep hygiene refers to a set of practices and habits that are conducive to having good quality sleep at night and full alertness during the day. Imagine your body as a complex machine that needs regular maintenance to function optimally. Just like how you'd regularly oil and service your car, your body and mind require a consistent sleep routine to perform at their best. That's where sleep hygiene comes into play. It's about creating an environment and a lifestyle that support restful sleep. When we have good sleep hygiene, we're not just improving our sleep quality, we're also enhancing our overall health, mood, and productivity. So sleep hygiene is all about cultivating habits that support good sleep. But what are these habits? Imagine trying to sleep in a noisy, brightly lit room. Tough, right? Our surroundings play a massive role in determining the quality of our sleep. A sleep-friendly environment is in fact one of the cornerstones of good sleep hygiene. So, what does such an environment look like? Let's delve into that. First and foremost, darkness is a sleep inducer. Our bodies have an internal clock known as the circadian rhythm, which responds to light and darkness. When it's dark, our bodies produce melatonin, the sleep hormone. So, turning off the lights or using dark curtains can help signal your body that it's time to wind down. Next, consider the noise levels. A quiet environment is conducive to sleep. If you live in a noisy neighborhood, consider using earplugs or a white noise machine to drown out the sounds. Even a fan or an air conditioner can create a soothing, consistent hum that can mask external noises. The temperature of your room also matters. The optimal temperature for sleep is usually a bit cooler than your average room temperature. Around 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit is often recommended. A cool room helps lower your body temperature, a necessary step for getting deep sleep. Now let's talk about your bed. Investing in a comfortable mattress and pillows is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Your bed should provide good support and comfort to prevent any discomfort or pain that could wake you up at night. Each person has a different preference, so take the time to find what works best for you. Lastly, keep your sleep environment clean and clutter-free. A messy room can lead to stress, which might keep you awake. So, make your bed daily, keep your room tidy, and you'll be more relaxed when it's time to sleep. Creating a sleep-inducing environment is not a one-size-fits-all solution, but these general tips can provide a good starting point. Experiment and see what works best for you. A conducive environment can work wonders for your sleep, but there's more to sleep hygiene than that. Do you keep regular hours for work or school? What about for sleep? Now, this might sound a little strange, but establishing a regular sleep schedule is just as important as setting up a routine for other activities in your life. It's like clockwork, really. Our bodies thrive on consistency, and sleep is no exception. Sleep experts emphasize the importance of a regular sleep schedule because it helps regulate our body's internal clock, also known as the circadian rhythm. This rhythm follows a 24-hour cycle and influences various bodily functions, including our sleep-wake cycle. When we disrupt this rhythm, it can lead to sleep disorders, fatigue, and even affect our overall health. So, how can we establish a regular sleep schedule? Let's dive in. First off, make it a point to set a consistent bedtime and wake-up time. This routine should be maintained even on weekends. It might be tempting to sleep in on a lazy Sunday morning, but remember, your body craves consistency. So, try to resist the urge and stick to your schedule. Next, avoid long daytime naps. Sure, a quick power nap can be refreshing and even increase productivity, but long irregular naps can disrupt your sleep schedule and make it harder for you to fall asleep at night. If you find yourself needing a nap, try to keep it under 30 minutes and before 3 in the afternoon. And lastly, make your sleep schedule a priority. It's easy to let it slide when you're caught up in a gripping movie or a fun night out. But remember, maintaining a regular sleep schedule is a commitment to your well-being. In essence, creating and maintaining a regular sleep schedule is like tuning an instrument. It might take a bit of adjustment at first, but once you've found the right rhythm, the result is a harmonious symphony of restful slumber. Consistency is key when it comes to sleep, but there's another factor that's often overlooked. So stick around as we delve into the next crucial element of sleep hygiene. Could that late-night snack or Netflix binge be sabotaging your sleep? It's a question we should all be asking ourselves as we dive into how our everyday choices can significantly sway the quality of our sleep. Let's start with our diet. We're all guilty of indulging in a late-night meal or snack, but did you know that large meals close to bedtime can cause discomfort and indigestion, making it harder to fall asleep? Try to finish eating at least 2 to 3 hours before your regular bedtime. And while you're at it, consider your caffeine and alcohol intake too. These substances can interfere with your ability to fall asleep and the depth of your sleep once you do. So try to avoid caffeine after lunch and limit alcohol, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime. Next, let's talk about screen time. Our electronic devices emit a type of light that can keep our brains alert, tricking them into thinking it's still daytime. This light can delay the release of the sleep-inducing hormone, melatonin, and disrupt our internal body clock. So, a key tip for better sleep is to turn off these electronic devices, be it your TV, computer, or smartphone, at least an hour before bedtime. Instead, why not pick up a book, listen to some calming music, or try some gentle yoga to wind down? Exercise is another lifestyle choice that can greatly benefit your sleep. Regular physical activity can help you fall asleep faster and enjoy deeper sleep. Timing is important though. If you're going to exercise, try to do so at least a few hours before bed to give your body time to cool down and prepare for sleep. So, good sleep hygiene isn't just about what you do at night, it's about making healthy choices throughout the day. Incorporate these tips into your daily routine, and you could be well on your way to a more restful night's sleep. So, we've talked quite a bit about sleep hygiene. Let's quickly recap. We kicked things off by exploring the importance of sleep. It's not just about feeling refreshed in the morning, it's about a healthier mind and body, improved productivity, and a better quality of life. Next, we delved into what sleep hygiene actually is. It's the practices and habits that are necessary to have good nighttime sleep quality and full daytime alertness. It's not just about the amount of sleep you get, but also the quality. We then talked about creating a sleep-inducing environment. This involves controlling light and noise, ensuring your bed and bedroom are comfortable, and keeping your room at a cool temperature. Establishing a regular sleep schedule was our next topic. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day sets your body's internal clock to expect sleep at a certain time night after night. Finally, we discussed the lifestyle choices that can enhance your sleep. This includes regular exercise, avoiding large meals before bed, cutting back on caffeine and alcohol, and ditching electronics before bedtime. Remember, these are just guidelines. What works for one person may not work for another. It's about finding the right mix that suits you and your lifestyle. Now here's where you come in. We want to hear from you. What are your top tips for a good night's sleep? Have you tried any of the tips we've discussed? What worked for you and what didn't? Let's create a community where we can learn from each other's experiences and work together to improve our sleep hygiene. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Sleep hygiene isn't a one-size-fits-all, it's about finding what works for you, so why not start tonight?